Hey everyone, in this video I will talk about how to change chronomancer and how to make her good actually. So first of all, 5 to 8 are kind of okay ascendancy points. I don't think that they are really strong or really weak. I think that they are kind of okay. The point that I will think that pretty much needs to change is 4. 4 is just too weak. It just gives you life, mana and shield and only to its original position. It doesn't even like heal you. It also has the utility that it reverts you back to its original state, so it can save your flash charges and can recover your shield and can get you out of dangerous situations. But this is at cost of like ascendancy point and having an active skill to use. So not extremely good. This is one of the weakest skills or like ascendancy points. And how to buff it? First of all, it would also revert flasks to its original state. This way, it would have way more utility. For example, you use your health flask, you use your mana flask, and then you revert, use tempo rift, and then you revert back to its original state. You have the charges again, so it's kind of it can save you charges like during boss fight. So that's pretty good. Then another thing, it would also alter the timing of certain conditional buffs, especially Quicksand Hourglass. So how it would work, you would wait for Quicksand Hourglass to like start giving you damage. You use the maximum damage, then you use the temporal rift, and it would allow you to use the damage again because it would revert it back like 4 seconds. So that is another thing and pretty good synergy. But it's also not everything because it needs slightly more. What it would also do, it would have time snap incorporated, but not in its original state. It would not just reset your cooldowns, it would revert your cooldowns back to its original state. So if you had like think like let's say that you have skill, it's ready, you use it, then you use temporal rift, you can still use it again. If you have skill on 10-second cooldown and you need to use it defensively to go back in time, it would actually increase your cooldown by 4 seconds because you pretty much went back in time by 4 seconds. So temporary would be way more interesting and way more strategic tool, and he would have just more uses. You could either use it defensively or offensively, or for utility when it comes to charges. So yeah, I think that it's pretty good. The only nerf that I would do is to increase the cooldown, and it's between 20 to 30 seconds. Maybe 30. Not sure about that, but maybe 30. Maybe only 20, not sure. Then time freeze would be buffed. The problem is there are actually two problems. First of all, each time you use it, the duration is shorter. So it actually has anti-synergy with a cooldown reset, which doesn't feel good. It actually feels terrible. And another thing is that the duration is pretty weak, like only 3 seconds. I would increase the duration to 5 seconds so that you can see that your Quicksand Hourglass is about to be ready. You use time freeze and then you use it. Then you use the maximum damage through the entire duration of time freeze. That's the idea. Then you can use temporal rift, use time freeze again, and use both the maximum damage and also use the additional time freeze thanks to the temporal rift. So it will actually have pretty good synergy and be good for like against bosses. You will have like how much like about 8 seconds of maximum damage against boss. And I feel that it will feel pretty good. So yeah, that's it. That's the chronomancer. Also, one more thing, because we moved time snap to temporal rate, the time snap would need to be changed. And the change is cooldown recovery rate. Not exactly sure how much is required. However, just to be safe, I would go somewhere between 30 to 50% increased cooldown recovery rate. Maybe I would go for 30. And I would actually maybe swap it with 1 so that cooldown recovery rate would be first and then chance to not consume cooldown would be second. So you would have something that is consistent and then also something that is conditionally pretty powerful. Again, not sure about the percentages, 30 to 50. So yeah, this is how to change chronomancer, how to buff her, how to make her way more interesting. And I can tell you, I am right now playing sorceress, and I am thinking about the storm wizard or however she's called. If chronomancer was changed like this, I would play chronomancer. And I don't think that it's too powerful. It's only situationally powerful. And situational powerful characters should be very powerful, but only in those situations. Thanks for watching.